Hi students, welcome to our physics class now. So in this class we are going to learn some basic and standard definitions in ninth class physical science in the chapter 3 is matter pure. So first, what about a mixture? So we know very well about a mixture. Generally mixture is formed by mixing two or more substances, so which are physically combined but not chemically combined. So a mixture is generally made of two or more components. Components mean substances that are not chemically combined, only physically combined is called mixture. So we may take many example for mixtures. For example, suppose small stones in rice. So mixture of small stones and rice is an example. Is an example for mixture. Suppose groundnuts are mixed in sand. So sand plus groundnuts is an example for mixture. So like that, so we can say many example for mixture. Air is also mixture of gases. A mixture is generally made of two or more components that are not chemically combined. Next, these mixtures are classified into homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixture. But what is a homogeneous mixture? So a mixture which is formed by mixing two or more substances. After mixing, the mixed substances will appear as a single substance. We cannot identify the difference between the substances which are mixed to form a mixture. So in such cases, homogeneous mixture we can get. So the mixture in which the components are uniformly distributed throughout it is called homogeneous mixture. In the homogeneous mixture, components appear to be single substance. For example, lemonade. For the preparation of lemonade, we take water, sugar, lemon juice, etc. But after mixing all these, so these three substances will appear as a one substance. So the mixed substances are uniformly distributed and these three substances are appearing as a one substance. So it is a homogeneous mixture. So for example, salt and water. When salt is dissolved in water, both substances appear as a single substance. So homogeneous mixture. So milk and sugar, homogeneous mixture. Sugar and water, homogeneous mixture. Now heterogeneous mixture. A mixture made up of different substances that are not uniformly distributed in it is called heterogeneous mixture. Mixture of sand and water. Suppose sand is added to water or small stones are added to water. So you can see those substances which are mixed in water separately. So heterogeneous mixture, the components present in the heterogeneous mixture can be separated by the process filtration. So a mixture made up of different substances that are not uniformly distributed in it is called heterogeneous mixture. So next, what about a solution, students? So a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances from which its component cannot be separated by filtration process is called solution. So solutions are example for homogeneous mixture. From that, components cannot be separated by the filtration method. Then such homogeneous mixtures are called solutions. So for example, sugar solution, salt solution. So sugar on dissolving in water we get sugar solution, salt on dissolving in water we get salt solution. So by the method of filtration we cannot separate sugar from water, and also after dissolving salt in water we cannot separate salt from water, so it is a solution. So solution is equal to the sum of solute plus solvent. But what is solute and what is solvent? So generally to prepare a solution we should require at least two substances. So at least two substances we should require to prepare a solution. One is called solute, another one is called solvent. So the component which is lesser in quantity in the given solution is called solute. So in the solution, out of the two substances, the substance which is lesser in quantity is taken as solute. The component which is larger in quantity is taken as solvent. For example, we are preparing a milk solution. So by dissolving 10 grams of sugar in 50 grams of milk, so then we get milk solution. So 10 grams of sugar is a little in quantity, so we can take this one as a solute. 50 grams of milk is a larger in quantity comparing with the 10 grams of sugar, so milk is a solvent and sugar is a solute. So when we take, if you take a both are in the same quantity, that is solute amount to solvent amount. If you take both are in the same quantity, for example 100 ml of water and 100 ml of alcohol. Suppose you are preparing alcoholic solution by taking 100 ml of water and 100 ml of alcohol. But in such cases, if you take water as a solute, alcohol will be solvent. If you take alcohol as a solute, water will be solvent. That is why when the two substances, that is solute and solvent, are equal in quantity, any one of the two can be taken as a solute, another one will be solvent. So otherwise, little in quantity substance is solute, larger in quantity substance is taken as solvent. So you can see again these students from mixture.